Okay, so we have Summer Night, our last poem, I believe, in this unit. And I hate this poem because what they tend to give you in the poetry unit is they give you these pretty easy poems that mostly rhyme. And then they give us this poem that doesn't rhyme, and they ask you to be very introspective. They ask you to really analyze and think about it. And it's like been easy, easy, easy as guided practice, and then boom, you're supposed to be able to do this on your own. I do like the poem, except for the task, because I think it's a difficult one for fifth graders. So this poem is "Summer Night" by Bianca Capoletta. It says, and it's there are 15 lines. It's only one stanza though. It's all together. The city is full of streetlights, stoplights, floodlights, making it hard to see the stars. But Ben and Louie are out this summer night at 10 p.m., in front of their apartment building, peering up at the sky anyway. Ben asks if that's the constellation Orion hovering over there just above that billboard. Louis shrugs because he doesn't know for sure. He asks how many light years to the edge of the universe and what's beyond the edge when you get there. If you could get there, which you probably can't. But if you could. Ben says he doesn't know for sure either. It's a vast place, the universe, but what's beyond it must be vaster still. And they know they should go inside and get ready for bed. But it's too wonderful out here below the faint glow of the stars, and they just can't. Alright, so they don't have the questions attached with this. You answer some questions and you have a writing response in the workbook. But then they just go straight to the writing response. And it says, what is the theme of the poem Summer Night? Okay, so think back all the way at the beginning of the unit that we did together in class and that we've done here. You find the theme of a poem by the speaker's reflections on the topic. So what is the topic? The topic would be there are these two friends, Ben and Louie, and they're out and they're looking up at the stars. And what's their reflection? The reflection is wondering if they see certain constellations and what's at the edge of the universe if you could get there, which you can't get there. And then, so you look at those reflections, what would a theme be? And this is one, I think I always make you guys, I think I make you read it twice. So you go back and you kind of look at the poem, okay, what's the theme? I think there are several themes you could get. One would be that these are two friends just enjoying looking up at the stars, thinking about the universe. But let's be a little more specific. I think that it's about the vastness of the universe. And I remember that in one of my classes we had a strong discussion on this because I think nobody in the class knew what the word vast meant. And so I had to use context clues. You go back and look where they talk about the universe, and it says that it's a vast place, the universe, but what's beyond it must be vaster still. And we tried to figure out what the meaning of the word vast is. And the vast is that it's just this big expanse, that there's just this huge open space in the universe, and that the edge of the universe must be even farther open, farther away, vast. It's way out and open. And so we said that the theme is the fact that the universe is just open, and there's so many unknowable questions, and just there's lots and lots of wonder, looking up and at wonder, like we talked about in our unit on the making of a scientist. So I'm going to write a topic, my thesis sentence of my paragraph, which is that what is the theme of the poem Summer Night? And really, if you explain it, you can pretty much get away with anything as long as it makes sense and you explain it. So I end it, I'm going to say the theme of the poem Summer Night is that the universe has so much that humans cannot know, with a K. So the theme of the poem Summer Night is that the universe has so much that humans cannot know. And then I'm going to explain what's happening. In the poem, comma, Ben and Louie comma, two friends, comma, sit and look at the universe. How about sit and look at the stars? Let's take that. Sit and look up at the stars. I'm going to paraphrase because they don't have a lot of space here for us to write complete quotes and explain. Ben wonders what's at the edge of the universe if it's even possible to get there. Period. The boys know they should go inside. Comma, but instead they just sit and continue to look up at the stars. I'll put a picture of this up. Okay, so we finished the poetry unit. This has to do with the workbook and learning targets and goes all the way back to the poetry unit. You could fill it out. Why is this activity important for understanding poetry in general? Because you're looking at details to help you find a theme. You could put that. Alright, I think that's it for the poetry unit, and we have other work that we can do in the grade recovery packet. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys are working diligently and hard and get those things complete and turned in to the school so you can up your letter grade by one letter. I'm continuing to post assignments on Google Classroom having to do with the novel Holes, and I don't have a lot of work. I'm just doing like a chapter a day, a little activity, just to keep you engaged with the story while you're working on your packets for your classes. Hope you guys are doing well. Be good.